Hey everyone, it's KS Bros back with another episode of the New York Mets franchise. I hope everyone is doing well today. As you can see by the screen, as the GM, we have made a couple of transactions. We have promoted both Dominic Smith and David Peterson. And in corresponding moves, we decided to put Matt Adams in AAA and we put Porcello on waivers. As you guys saw on the last episode, we did take a trip down to AAA as we wanted to watch both Smith and Peterson play. Both of them have had exceptional seasons up to this point, and to say the least, they played well in those games as well. So they both warranted a call up, and now here they are with our major league team. And now looking at the lineups, as you mentioned in the last episode, the goal with Smith is to platoon him with Davis, so they will split playing time in left field. Davis will play against lefties and Smith against righties. Hopefully that can help them both out and improve their averages, but defense will still be an issue in left field. Now looking at our pitching rotation, Peterson the rookie will fill in our fifth spot. His overall did drop a bit from AAA. It was at 72, now he's at 68, so hopefully we can bump that up. But now looking at our schedule here, we are 26 and 29, 3 games out of 500. Our next matchup is against the Phillies in the rubber match. The series previous, we played the Braves and we swept them, dominated them. That was a huge series. So this game is very important. It would make us win 2 series in a row, both against divisional opponents. So let's see if we can pull it out. So jumping right into the action. Here we are in Philadelphia at Citizens Bank Park, one of my favorite ballparks. We have our ace Jacob deGrom on the mound, going up against Bryce Harper, the $300 million man. Even with a lot of critics, he still had a really good season last year. The Phillies have Eflin on the mound, who to say the least has had a great season so far, pitching to a 2.37 ERA, a big boost to that Phillies rotation. And that rotation has definitely been a weakness of theirs for the past couple of seasons, because the offense has always performed well. First out of the game, we got Nimmo up, and an 0-1 count. He drives into left field. But the left fielder, I believe Nick Williams, is there to catch it. Now 2 batters later, with 2 outs, we have Alonso up to bat. He gets one on the inside of the plate and he drives it to center for the first hit of the game. And that brings up Robbie Cano. Robbie's playing very well this season, batting nearly .340. Here comes the pitch from Eflin, and he gets good one on it, but that is right to Harper in right field to end the inning. So only 1 hit there for the Mets in the first inning. Unfortunately, no scoring opportunities. But here we go with deGrom. First batter up, Segura, the well-traveled ball player. He's been on the Mariners, Brewers. I know at one point he was traded for Zach Greinke. I think he started in the Angels organization. The 1-1 pitch, it's up high. Segura lays off of it. And the 2-1 pitch, it's rolled over to McNeil, who throws him out. Now Adam Hazley, the center fielder, who came up last season. He's having a great season, batting .305. And deGrom lets him off with a walk as he misses with that slider. Now Harper up to bat, he hits one sharply to Rosario. And Rosario, forgetting how many outs there are, only gets the 1 at first. It could have been a double play to end the inning. Now Hoskins up, and he pops out to Rosario as the Mets avoid a costly mistake. Now here in the second, Smith with his first at bat on the season here in the majors. He's batting in the 7th spot. This is a friendly lefty-righty matchup for Smith, but he grounds out to Hoskins at first. Now here in the bottom of the inning, Didi, the ex-Yankee, up to bat. And he hits one well to right field, and it's a no-doubt shot, giving the Phillies a 1-0 lead. Swinging first pitch. He turned on that ball and treated the Philadelphia fans with a souvenir. Now JT Realmuto, who was part of that Marlins sell-off, he strikes out swinging. Nick Williams, he grounds up to DeGrom, who makes a very athletic play. Now here in the bottom of the third, Segura up to bat, his second of the day. DeGrom just misses inside, making the count 2-1. The next pitch, and Segura singles up the middle. DeGrom left a hanger, and Segura made him pay. Now Harper up to bat, and he draws the 3-2 walk. Excuse me, that was ball 3. The next pitch, he does ground it, but Cano cannot get to it. And Segura rounds third and scores, giving Harper an RBI and giving the Phillies their second run in the game. Now here at top of the fourth, McNeil acting as the leadoff man, he draws a walk, and that brings up Polar Bear Pete Alonso. The pitch from Eflin, and he obliterates it to left field. A high fastball in the zone, and with one pitch, Alonso ties the game up. A 402-foot home run, giving him, I believe, his 18th home run. Now Nimmo up here in the 5th. With 2 outs, he drives one into the gap, and he will easily make it into second. And that brings up McNeil. The pitch from Eflin, he gets a hanger, and he drives it to center field. Deep center, Hazley's going back, and Hazley has just enough room as he grabs it on the warning track. A near two-run home run for McNeil. Now here at bottom of the inning, DeGrom is facing Nick Williams in a full count. Williams hits one sharply to McNeil, and he beats out the throw. Later in the inning, Hazley is up to bat. Williams has moved to second. And DeGrom gets weak contact, and he's able to throw out Hazley to end the 5th inning. Still a 2-2 game. Now here in the 6th, Alonso back up to bat. Already 2 hits in the game. Pitch from Eflin, and he drives another one to left field, and that is deep into the sky. Another no-doubt home run, giving the Mets the lead, and that is his 19th home run. Polar Bear Pete is on a power surge here in Philly. Now Conforto up to bat. He gets a hanging slider, and he hits it right back up the middle, giving himself a base hit, his first on the day. Now Ramos up to bat. He's showing a good eye as he works the count 3-0. Pitch from Eflin. And Ramos swings. Weak contact, but he's able to drop it in front of Harper in right field, giving the Mets 2 guys on. And that brings up Smith. The Phillies did bring in Adam Morgan, the lefty, from the bullpen. So we consider bringing in J.D. Davis, but we kept Smith in as this was his first game up. And Smith gets one to drive deep to center field, but Hazley again, he's able to run it down. Conforto does tag up, But that was very unlucky for Smith, who really did make good contact. And that brings up Rosario. First pitch swinging, he makes good contact, but right to Didi at second. And another missed opportunity for the Mets. More runners left on base. Now here in the sixth, Hoskins up to bat, 3-0 count. And DeGrom walks him on 4 pitches. And here's Didi. And he gets another pitch to hit. And this time to center field, another no doubt shot. Didi's second home run of the day, as he's becoming a nemesis for DeGrom. And that gives the Phillies a 4-3 lead. Now Williams up to bat. He makes good contact, driving one to right field. Conforto stumbles, and that gives the Phillies guys on second and third. And that brings up utility player Scott Kingery. He's pinch hitting here in this one. DeGrom evens up the count with a high fastball. And then he gets a lazy fly ball, and Smith is able to put it out. Now, top of the seventh, Mets still down by 1. McNeil is facing Jose Alvarez, lefty against lefty. Here comes the pitch, and McNeil gets jammed and rolls it over to Didi to end the inning. And that brings up ex-Yankee Dylan Betances. Segura bloops 1-8, just gets over Alonso's head. That has to be an out. Now Hazley, he fouls off the 3-1 pitch, making it a full count. We'll say the Phillies put the man in motion. They don't. But Hazley does single to right, giving the Phillies 2 guys on, nobody out. And that brings up Bryce Harper, who's looking to do damage. A 3-1 count, and Betances is wild as he loads the bases. And that is it for Betances, as he can't even record 1 out, and he leaves 3 ducks on the pond. Now Diaz up, the hard thrower, who also has a great slider. He needs a strikeout here, and he gets one as he strikes out Hoskins, the first out of the inning. And that brings up Didi Gregorius, already with 2 home runs on the day. And Diaz has him right where he wants him. 0-2 count. Here's the put-out pitch. And Didi is all over it. And he slams it to right field, just clearing the wall. A grand slam. That is Didi's 7th RBI on the day. Diaz threw that high fastball 1 just too many times, as Didi took advantage. And that puts the Mets in a 5-run deficit.
And that is going to sneak on through into right. It's a 1-out single. The pitcher got the rolled strike anyway.
Now Ramos facing Alvarez. He makes good contact, but Segura is there, but he bobbles it, and Ramos is able to beat it out. A statement you can't say very often. Now Smith in a huge situation. He makes good contact, but he grounds it right to the third baseman, the rookie who throws out the runner at second. Now here in the 9th, Phillies lead extended to 6. The Mets are down to their last chance. 3 more outs. Rosario flies one to right, and Harper is able to get there for the first out. And that brings up Jed Lowry as the pinch hitter. The pitch from Stock. Lowry grounds one to Segura, and he throws, but Hoskins cannot handle it as Lowry is safe at first base. And that brings up Brandon Nimmo. 1 for 4 in the day. He gets one high in the zone and he drives it to center field. Deep. And it's over Hazley's head and it goes over the wall for a 2-run home run, cutting the lead to 9-5. 2 batters later, Alonso draws a walk. Ensuing, the Phillies bring in closer Hector Neris to face Cano. If Cano can get on base, that will bring the tying run up to the plate. And Cano had one hit there, but he was late on it. 0-1 count. And he's early on the splitter. Here comes the pitch. Cano swings, hits it sharply, but right to the third baseman, who was able to get the double play as the Phillies pull this one out. An unlucky loss for the Mets, a disappointing one. Didi was the star. I wish he was still in the Yankees. But thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Until next time.